it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes. If you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use, and hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign?
Depends on who you choose to blame. Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year to those that are using the same calendar as I. This is the second for most of you, it's the third for I, and we are getting our way into it. I'm going in. Okay, right. We are here in a new Look 5 Live Funhouse because a couple of lovely folks down in chat did in fact give me a lovely, wonderful Christmas come birthday present, because they're awesome like that, and they went and did beautiful arts, and yeah, you can see Angus, you can see Fred on the wall, then a couple of us in GTA. It's lovely. I'm very, very lucky to have such nice fans. Talented artists too. It's pretty cool. So, we are about to return to CCW live from the Colossal Sim for Titans number 11 today. And there's the thing I was looking for. It's the one that says we are live on the Discord. So, let me just start off the first match of the evening. As we are heading down to Auckland, New Zealand. And look at that. The Colossal Scene has returned to its former glory. We got rid of the former champion. He's no longer in control of our destiny. But let's see how this match is gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing his way down, now fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 250 pounds. He is the self-proclaimed Black Jesus, Bobby Black. And, well, one of the most confident individuals we have here under the CCW umbrella. Making his way down the aisle, CCW presents live from the Colossal Sim Titans. Back in our usual yellow, black and gold coloration of the arena. But it won't be that way for the entire time, because we are rapidly approaching the halfway mark between CCW Conquer Miami and the next Conquer event, which we will reveal at the end of episode 12, whether that be streamed today live concurrently after this episode or tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm considering doing it today because I've got a match for episode 12 that is a preview match of something happening on ATWE Crash Course. And it'd be a bit awkward if we did a preview match after the match has already occurred. I'm sure you can all appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently making his way down the aisle, fighting at the blue corner, weighing tonight at 228 pounds. He is the Godfather, Tamura Dragon. Oh my. Rather intimidating gaze as he looks out amongst the Colossal Seam. It's kind of symbolic mess going on here because Tamura, he kind of channels a demon as he fights. Draconic ancestry, perhaps. But his opponent, self-proclaimed Black Jesus. Is this going to be a battle between the holy and demonic? I suppose we're going to find out in this one. Bobby Black on the outside, looking on intently as Tamura starts to take off his outer garb. Golden white versus the red and white, and referee presiding is Drake Henry. And oh, hey, congrats on the 5-stream streak. Head collar and elbow type now by Tamura and Bobby. And oh, the bigger man gets the power. 22-pound weight advantage for Mr. Black. So not overly shocking that he's winning this strength exchange between these two. But oh, gets the lower center of gravity underneath him and drives Bobby Black back into the red corner. And the referee called for a clean break, but Bobby Black not quite feeling it. Punch to the side here, gets caught the knee to the midsection. Off the ropes. Oh, cross body. Kind of catching him off guard. The chosen one being put down, and oh, just double foot stomp. Kick to the midsection. Gonna follow through? No. Not with another double foot stomp. Instead, oh, a single foot stomp, but oh god, repeat. Fly, rapid fire curb stomp in the back of his torso into the mat, his face forced to bounce. Oh, that's the kick. Collar elbow, Irish whip now off the ropes, and leapfrog. Oh, super kick. Tamura goes down. Bobby Black turns him over. Black Jesus in control right now of his opponent, and I'll go no knee strike right to that temple. Rolling to his feet very lethargically. There is Tamura Dragon as we go now to the neutral corner. Midsection kick off the ropes from blue to black. Bobby with the face wash. 1, 2, kick out by Dragon. Stretching the arm, trying to perhaps wrench it from the socket and apply the boot to the side of the head as well. Point of leverage, and now, Tequila Sunrise. No. Instead, going for the armbar. I thought he was going for Tequila Sunrise, but Bobby Black changing his mind, perhaps, or just not on the same wavelength of maneuvers as me. But oh, axe kick there by Tamura now. Springboard moonsault. Oh, crushes Bobby Black back to the mat. He was just about on his feet, but no more, no more. And oh, knee driven in to the arm, and you can see the kinesio tape there, that trainer's tape. Trying to just hold together something that's been going wrong. And oh god, right to the shoulder. Again, Tamura has identified a weakness there on Bobby Black and deciding that he's going to take advantage of it. It's the risk you take with some medical procedures and like medical aids in this industry is you might need that tape to hold your shoulder together, Bobby Black, but it paints the most obvious target in the world if there is tape on your shoulder. Let your opponent know there's something wrong with you. I've not really seen Bobby Black, I don't believe, since the Gauntlet eliminated 20-person one he debuted in, which saw Cameron Payne emerge victorious. Yeah, that is his one and only appearance in CCW Season 3, and tomorrow, I guess Bobby Black picked up some sort of injury during that match, which is why we haven't seen Black Jesus since, but the Chosen One and Tamora Doragon just here, the Godfather and the Chosen One really just locking horns and giant fight there. The crowd here all on their feet. Oh, got thrust kick, takes out the knee, off the ropes. Last shot to the back of the head. Doragon with the leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. That really was the last shot there for Doragon, because putting away Bobby Black with that one. Up 2 now is Black, but Samora getting a victory here. His first victory, actually, he was 0-3 before this one, but now he can say he's victory this season here in CCW. Of course, just nice exhibition between these two competitors, and you see tomorrow looking back at the Wall of Champions, deciding which window is going to become your doorway tomorrow, and oh, he's pointing at Blake Bishop on that wall. He's pointing the CCW World Heavyweight Champion. Perhaps a sign of things to come. Tomorrow Doragon wanting gold here in CCW, not just any gold, top gold. But well, speaking of the aforementioned CCW World Heavyweight Champion, it's now time for a match featuring him, as it's the Nation's Melissa Blackwell and Sibby taking on, well, 2 champions in Blake Bishop and his manager slash partner, Caleb Adams. Don't think I have a tag entrance set up for these two, actually, so you know what? Screw it, we're going to do it live. We're going to do 2 things. One is we're going to get rid of Caleb's neck brace, because I just remembered that he's got that going on. We'll see if he's got it going on both tires, or is this going to be a... Yeah, so our brief break was enough time for his neck to recover. VJ, on the other hand, he was pile driven by Semo White himself, so I don't think VJ of the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade's neck. Hello there, General Kenobi. I believe General Kenobi should have been thrown at my face. But yeah, it's not that they're getting popular on purpose, it's that people are just being rude and violent and hitting maneuvers which cause people to wind up needing them. Semo White in particular is quite devilish in his insistence upon doing pile drivers on the concrete. Dear Lord. So, we've gotten rid of his neck brace, and now we're going to see if there... Actually, let me just Google real quick. Is there a Jericho entrance in this game? Okay, guides. This is preset entrances. Jericho, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Um, hmm. I don't think that particular entrance that I was thinking of is in this game, but I think the Dream Team entrance is probably appropriate. Yeah. Oh, actually, that would be funny. Let's just quickly. This is the most glamorous part of these games, is doing stuff like this. Oop, oop, oop. I really, really love the fact that I have to use. You know what? We have just enough characters. Literally the perfect amount of characters to do this. Yeah, they will be booed. Because Blake Bishop and Caleb Adams. Yeah. And then entrance team. I went straight past them. Okay, we're going to. Well, I'm just going to say none to that. Who did I? Oh. Okay, let's just see what Get Hype actually looks like color-wise. I think it's probably not going to be Get Hype that I'm using, because I feel like that's far too energetic for these two. Yeah. This one might be energetic as well, but at least it's green. There we go, and then I've forgotten what music they use. Yeah, we'll just do that quickly, go looking at what their entrance music is when they enter as a solo, and then we shall change out their music to be the correct one. Bravo. That wasn't the button. That's the button. No, I forgot to switch. This is the amount of wasted times in these menus I've had over the years. Okay, break walls, custom entrance. One, da 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 da. What music? Dragon racing. Okay, sweet. That, this, dragon racing. As long as I know the entrance music, I can come along and. Okay, sweet. And we'll just have those two enter like that. Victoire team. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Now we go and do the tag match that we were trying to set up some moments ago. Oh, David, your referee. And it was Melissa and Sophie. With Veronica in corner, taking on Blake and Caleb. And Caleb will wear his fighting attire. Let's go. And both of these men are champions at the moment on the right hand side. Just because of absolute hilarity over in ATWE. This is of course a preview match for the next Titans main event where Veronica Showtime will be challenging Blake Bishop for his CCW World Heavyweight Championship after winning triple threat against Ryoma and Jared Wolf in her last outing back in episode 10 of Titans. But ladies and gentlemen, Flying Contest is a tag bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, cranking their way down now, being accompanied to the ring by Veronica Showtime. We get tonight at a total combined weight of 455 pounds, fighting out of the red corner, Melissa Blackwell and Sippy Nation. Now looking to get their licks in. Put a bit of a beating on Blake and Caleb in the lead up to their leaders challenge for his title. And this is a nice little touch. I'm glad I went and bothered to do that, because it means we get colour now. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents, coming their way down, they are fighting at the blue corner. We get tonight at a total combined weight. We get tonight total combined weight of 456 pounds. The team of the ATWE Hardcore Champion Caleb Adams and the current ring and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion Blake Bishop. 156 pounds. And oh, they hold up their championships. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, Hardcore Champion, World Heavyweight Champion. And these two did not know there was a hidden tag entrance with the title motion. Cool. It's always nice to learn of things. Referee Earl David. Oh, discus forearm gets cut off at the pass, and Blake just manhandling Melissa to start with, straight into a pin perhaps. Well, shot the half, and now into a Dragon Sleeper, staring right at his challenger, Veronica Showtime, not looking to champ the eyes. As Melissa Blackwell was caught in that. Oh, and step up in's Gertie there. Stop with a foot, and Blake starting off violent. Gets his leg swept, and now nope, pulling him back to earth with the arm, goddamn. Into the arm, but oh, wrenching it back. Oh, sweeps the leg. Oh, God. Are we reaching out for the ropes? Referee Earl David just ignoring the blatant rope break, and I think Veronica Showtime just laughing in the face of Blake as he is trapped in that submission hold. Off the ropes. Ducked out. Back elbow. Not even going to go for the leapfrog. Tagging out now to Caleb Adams, hardcore champion, on his way. And amazing scenes happening on the last ATWE Live. Oh, ducking the forearm. But amazing scenes. Caleb Adams winning the championship in his debut match for ATWE. He's made a few sporadic appearances in ATWE over the years as Blake's manager, but not once had he ever actually stepped into the ring over there. In fact, this season he's wrestled, well, this is his 5th match this season, but his 8th match overall here in CCW. So for those that didn't follow season 2, our historians went back and looked at the tape from last season, and I believe episode 26, Blake Bishop was then the First Blood champion, got defeated by Barry Starr in a First Blood match, and whilst Barry Starr was celebrating backstage, Caleb Adams stole the championship, showed up on episode 27 with Caleb Adams with Barry Starr's belt. Alongside Blake beat him in primetime in tag team competition. Then the following week defeated Sicario in singles competition and eventually would go on to challenge Barry Starr for his First Blood championship, win the belt, and that was the end of the season. And oh my god, what a submission cinched in here on Caleb Adams, and Siffy let go of it because, well, Adams ain't the legal man, it's Bishop. Oh, chop block to the knee. And following Blake outside. Oh, arm drag on the concrete. Oh, forearm stiff one. Oh, thrown into the feet of Caleb Adams then. Scorpion death drop on the outside, right onto his neck on the concrete. You can see Blake clutching at his neck immediately. Caleb Adams with the forearm, dropping down to check on Blake. Alan Siffy, stay back. Bishop is getting to his feet now, but oh, sent flying is Caleb Adams. Melissa Blackwell moving around on the outside. Dangerous intent from the nation. Oh, catch and sink thrown at the champ. One, kick out. Now to the outside goes Siffy. Don't know why, just let Caleb Adams get tagged in, and he's telling the hardcore champ to bring it, and oh, Superman punch out of nowhere, goddamn. 1, 2, oh, shot the shoulder off the mat, but turn around now. Fireman's carry. GTH! The GTH into the bell. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 10 matches into his career. He's 6. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 matches into his career, I should say. He's 3-2. He's had 2 separate, individual championships, as in the First Blood. He's had 3. Yeah, I'll count that as 1 run. But he's had 3 different championship runs. He's been the First Blood champion twice. Let me double check that, because, yeah, 2 times First Blood champion. And he's current ATWE hardcore champion, obviously. But damn. They win the match. Where is Siffy on my list? Yeah. A very, short in-ring career for Caleb Adams, but he seems to have a knack for it, already having 3 championship runs thus far into the relative infancy of his career. So we now move on to another singles competition that will see, not the Money in the Bank Arena, but we'll see Minoru Takayama officiating as Leo Kobayashi, Flaming Dragon, takes on a Season 2 alumni in Iggy Warp. And I mean, his security agency here for Colossal scene was quite piss poor in the preseason, but he showed up, busted open a World Heavyweight Champion, pinned the World Heavyweight Champion, and proved why he was in charge of security. And people remembered very swiftly that Caleb Adams is apparently not someone you mess with. Neither is the man making his way down the aisle. Ladies and gentlemen, flying count, this is a singles bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently sliding his way into the ring. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds, the Flaming Dragon, Leo Kobayashi. Now Kobayashi is here for a fight. Looking to pick up a W here tonight as well. Here comes one of the more exciting competitors we've had in CCW over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, cutting his way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 228 pounds. He is the High Fly Misfit, Iggy Warp. And well, always been a bit left to centre, always been a bit free-form in his approach to everything really, Iggy Warp, but the High Fly Misfit, there is one thing that cannot be denied, it is his unique offense, his unique approach to wrestling means that he has proven quite successful in his years here in CCW. Of course, alongside Dan Lee as the High Fly Misfits, the prodigy Dan Lee. Haven't seen him for a while, I don't think we will for a while yet. Forearm punch, forearm kick to the midsection. He may very well have even been in CCW Season 1, but I don't have the records for that, I don't think. The leapfrog, duck down, tilt wheel back breaker right on the knee. And the power differential, 10 pounds difference weight-wise, but the height is what's causing the majority of it. And Kobayashi gonna take advantage. That is for sure. Stomping away, and so far so well for Kobayashi. If Warp wants to get anywhere in this match, he needs to fight back, and soon. As he gets the elbow to the knee, there Kobayashi looking strong, and again, just targeting the legs. He heard the ring announce the High Fly Misfit, and he's refusing to let that really play a factor in this one. Kobayashi, Flaming Dragon, trying to burn the wax wings of Iggy Warp before he can fly too close to the sun. Turn those dreams to ashes. Into, oh, swing neck breaker. Start to fight back now. Springboard leg drop. Even something as simple as a leg drop. He put the extra bit of spin in the air and drove the air out the lungs, and flinging himself across the chest of Kobayashi. Now up to his feet. Did it. Center of the ring. And he's sent Kobayashi out and Leo back in. Catching him with the, oh my god, That could be it, that could be it, that could be it right there. Kobayashi, one, kick out. Oh my lord. Punches. Oh. Springboard, back elbow. You could see him just shaking some cobwebs loose before he leapt off that rope. Now the elbow drop across the throat. Iggy Warp took a little bit to get into this one, but now he's firing on all cylinders. Leo Kobayashi desperately with the German to fight back. Elbow drop to the back as well. Flaming Dragon with the chop, but nobody home because he ducked it, did Iggy Warp, and now the High Flying Misfit with plans of his own. Lariat. Oh, inverted atomic drop, Manhattan drop. Oh no, leg drop. Splow. God, we'll say in the midsection. That's what Minoru Takayama's insisting it was, but I think Kobayashi would beg to differ too. Kick out by Flaming Dragon. Thought he was going to split the difference and spread the legs with it, but no. Straight down the middle. Chopping wood was Iggy Warp with that leg drop. A scoop slam some down in the landing zone of the neutral corner from the top rope. Waiting for Kobayashi to get to his feet. Blockbuster! Leg hooked away from the ropes. Ref count and 1, 2, 3. And there's the High Flying Misfit picking up a victory. Some of what I would call the CCW originals doing quite well here tonight. And he's a bit of a misfit too. That's his first victory here in Season 3 of CCW. Again, just building up some momentum slowly but surely. We're getting deeper into the season. We're just past the 10 show milestone. Well, the 10 Titan milestone, I should say, because we've had 10 Titans before this one. We've had 2 pre-season tournament nights. And we also had CCW Conquer Miami. Now we move on to a more violent affair, shall we say, as the CCW First Blood Championship is about to be defended. Just get the rules right. No DQ, no countouts, no road breaks needed to be worried about. All the usual implements underneath the ring. As well, this is courtesy of the contract signed by Stagnation when they were still nominally in charge. For that brief period of time where the Dark Ages had descended upon good old CCW. And now we are going to see how well the Golden Jaguar can just withstand. Now, this is very much an honor-based thing. Both men are master wrestlers. This is the First Blood Championship. Eventually, one of them will bleed. but they will both be honest about it. We hope. I love the just inherently ridiculous nature of this. It's great. Ladies and gentlemen, like that, this is a first blood match, and it's for the CCW First Blood Championship. And, well, he's been coming into the ring by Logan Drake Industries Limited. He's representing them too. And you'll notice in the crowd behind him, on the right, or the left now from this angle, but Jamie Shepherd has joined the ranks from ATWE. Logan Drake is now his manager too. We'll see how that association pans out for Shepherd, who frankly got railroaded, just blindsided by the force of nature that is Breen over in our brother promotion. He's currently out of action, a bit on the shelf, recovering from the brutality that is Breen mode. So he's here to support his new stablemate, new co-worker, I guess, in Ghostmane. We're not entirely sure if he's contracted here or if he's just supporting the cause, so to speak, but he's yet to pick up his ring or like armband yet, but I'm sure he'll get there. This Ghostman looks around. He's aiming down the barrel of the camera, and I'm very glad that I'm not Bill Day for this one, because that's not a fun match to have to officiate. Winning team is certainly, it's possible, because this is not, but here's a fun fact for you. All three matches coming up, the final three matches of tonight's festivities, are all championship matches, whereas members of Logan Drake Industries Limited challenging for championships. Now here comes the champion, and you can see saying a prayer, begging forgiveness for the brutality he's about to engage in. Prayed a couple times for the soul of Caleb Adams last time out. Caleb Adams, in the meantime, since losing that First Blood Championship, went and grabbed the Hardcore Championship. There could be 4 champions within Logan Drake Industries Limited by the end of this night, with 3 championships between them. The entirety of the Black Chapel, Ghostmane, Onyx, and Severus Crowley going after the First Blood and World Class Tag Team Championships respectively, while Smash Barnett getting a rematch clause against Angus Wyatt for his CCW Openweight Championship. This time there will be no destined interference, because it will be fought inside of a Hell in a Cell, which you'd expect destined to not interfere during, but you never really know. Let's throw it now down to the ring announcer for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, challenger, fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Logan Drake Industries Limited, weighing in tonight at 205 pounds, here's the Sky Demon, Ghostmane. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, champion, fighting at the blue corner, weighing in tonight at 240 pounds, is the current reigning and defending CCW First Blood Champion, El Jaguar Dorado. Your referee, Earl David. And, well, Earl David presenting the championship that Ghostman once held to him. Of course, for those that didn't catch it, there was a hellacious situation on episode 9 of Titans where Stagnation took control. They redecorated the entire Colossal scene. That's why we had a bit of New Year's break, was to tear down their updates, shall we say, their renovations. They changed everything to orange and black. They even covered up Angus's face on the windows back there, but the Wall of Champions has been restored. It was updated as well, with El Jaguar Dorado joining his contemporaries as a champion here in CCW. Ghostman, a former champion in his own right for First Blood Championship, but handicaps aplenty. Logan Drake Industries Limited, Nasir Al Jalal, Charlie Vala, and Paulo Jr. of Destined all stepping up to assist Stagnation in their persecution of the nation. A series of handicap matches where it was multiple people against one member of the nation. All three had to fight their own little slog, but Veronica Showtime emerged victorious and earned her way to a number one contenders match on episode 10 that she would go on to win. And the main event of the next show will see Veronica Showtime challenging Blake Bishop for his CCW World Heavyweight Championship. And Ghostman turning up the band, and Jared Wolf distracting the referee so that Ghostman could swing with that guitar freely, but it's no disqualification, Wolf. I appreciate the enthusiasm, I guess. But Springboard Hurricanrana. This is an interesting styles clash. A lot of high-flying offensive maneuvers by Ghostman, the Sky Demon. I'd be curious to see him versus Iggy Warp or even Jet Lazara, but El Jaguar Dorado is a more grounded style lucha libre. Favors more brawling, more technical-based offense, and you can see that even just something as simple as rolling out the ring, he went low and now headbutts on the floor. This could end dangerous if you are Ghostman. Deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb, sit out varietal. Of course, for those that weren't aware, El Jaguar Dorado putting Caleb Adams into a neck brace for a bit of time. Oh god, split it into the arm drag on the outside. That was a ill-thought maneuver there, Ghostman, but El Jaguar Dorado with the pile driver on the concrete put Caleb Adams into a neck brace for a period of time. And now, table set up by Ghostman. Ghostman, I think, using Jared Wolf as a human shield. Oh, German, no. Irish whip off the ropes. Pop up. Samoan drop. Just getting wild with the taunts. And springboard. Lariat. No, he ducked it and froze him into the exposed turnbuckle. Jared Wolf exposes the turnbuckle. And he caught the arm off the lariat and threw him straight into that exposed steel. Good teamwork there by Logan Drake Industries Limited, and you can see, I think Logan Drake's removed the red turnbuckle pad as well. Top half of the ring, dangerous to go into the corners, but it won't matter because, oh god, Rikishi driver. The Samoa driver there by El Jaguar Dorado. Oh, leaping into the headbutt. And Logan Drake calling his attention over. Earl David doesn't look happy about LDI Limited's interferences thus far, but perfectly legal. Oh, Arabian moonsault, but El Jaguar Dorado saw it coming, so slid back into the ring now. Ghostman catching him though. Oh god, capture suplex, just tossing him like a sack of potatoes. Ghostman sends him crashing down by the barricade. Big Tail Girl on the front row looks concerned for apparently one of her favorites in El Jaguar Dorado. The Sky Demon now going to the top rope. Bad intentions for the Golden Jaguar, but wasn't able to connect, and now, oh god! Impaler DDT right on the concrete. Now back into the ring. Praying for something. Oh my god, no wonder he's saying a prayer. Just flying over the top rope, flying himself. Reckless abandon, caution thrown to the wind by El Jaguar Dorado. Just chopping away at the face, now the slap. Chop, caught punch. Chop. Returns fire. Oh, inviting one is Dorado. Catches it, punches, lure him in. Uppercut. First Blood champion in control. And just chopping him back to the mat, ringing him his ears. Now headbutts. Headbutts. Oh! And another one, and you can see it. It's happened, and now Jaguar Dorado celebrating a hard-fought victory. A well-earned one at that, too. And with that, El Jaguar Dorado managing to earn himself a rematch clause for a successful defense of his championship. That is unfortunate for Ghostman, but plenty more golden opportunities coming LDI Limited's way in the next two matches here tonight. And there it is, First Blood Championship being held in his hands, and now raised for Colossal Sam. I do love that he prays before he goes and hits crazy maneuvers. Like, he did his little prayer, then he just flung himself over the top rope with reckless abandon. Just the yeet! But now we move on to our penultimate match of the evening, the World Class Tag Team Championships will be on the line as Onyx and Cirrus Crowley. Hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. We are currently doing a bit of mischief. Oh, I can. Well, 1 6. Let me just go grab Smash is competing. I think Ghostman will still be feeling a bit beat up, so I think we'll grab a Jared Wolf and a Jamie Shepherd. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. There we go. Hey, hey. Let me just... Did not realize I could have... I thought it was still operating under the same old limitations of just 1 manager each. And 6 people at ringside during tag matches, but we can go up to 8 people. Cool. Well, in any case, it's about to be violent. It's about to be brutal. It's about to be Tag Team Championship gold on the line. And the brutalistic forces of LDI Limited making their way to the ring. Already seen one of their members fall. He's currently getting stitched up backstage as Ghostman. Usually he would accompany these two in particular because he is primarily part of the Black Chapel, but LDI Limited has plenty enough reserves to support these two as they challenge the removal squad for the championship gold. And then of course Smash Barnett in the main event of the evening, challenging Angus White once more for his Openweight Championship. Being told now that Jamie Shepherd's actually being booked in a match for episode 12 of Titans against one of CCW's original training prospects of heraldry. Never mind that, because here comes the removal squad. Your CCW World Class Tag Team Champions Adam Rodway, Anthony Gatto. Of course, some long-time viewers of AEW might be wondering why it's Gatto and Rodway as the tag unit, but when historically Daniels and Rodway have been quite the pairing, they both sport in the black and blue right now, or black, blue and white. The traditional removal squad colours, but I wouldn't question it personally because Gatto and Rodway really been making a tear through this division here, and it's going to be a tough situation because no matter what way this match goes, they'll be in a championship match next week against Belfast Gold Crushers, Austin Harris and Jason Travis, who earned the tag title shot in a ladder match against the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade and the Battle Flies. They managed to scurry up. They were the only ones really concerned with the ladder portion of the ladder match, because the Battle Flies, especially Semo White, were intent on just paralysing the Punishment Brigade, and BSK and the Punishment Brigade have their own issues, but BSK able to keep their eyes on the prize. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first to my right, the challengers. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 383 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Logan Drake Industries Limited, Onyx Severus Crowley, the Black Chapel. Look at those two mean mugs. They're not the most tall people, but are violent. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champions fighting out of the blue corner, being come to the ring by Eric Daniels. Weighing into that total combined weight of 457 pounds. Already reigning and defending CCW World Class Tag Team Champions. Adam Rodway, Anthony Gatto, the Removal Squad. Your referee, Drake Henry. And holding aloft the World Class Tag Team Championship. And once again, Logan Drake, Jamie Shepherd, Jared Wolf all at ringside for the Black Chapel. LDI Limited showing up in force for these first two matches of theirs of the evening, because Smash Barnett will have to go it alone against Angus Wyatt. Jared Wolf did have his own shot at Championship Gold. Or earning a shot, at least, against Ryoma and Veronica Showtime, but... Oh, Jared Wolf immediately pulling Drake Henry out the ring. Not wanting to risk Onyx not being able to kick out. Drake Henry very unamused, shall we say, by Wolf's antics just then. And hello Zach, welcome in. Oh, hello, bouncing off of the referee. Oh god, copycat there to Adam Rodway. Of course, Sacktown Outlaws, Jeffrey Evingham and T-Dog, the current reigning and defending Artois World Tag Team Champions, will be defending their championships against Hank Allen and Buckley of Destined at the upcoming ATW Crash Course pay-per-view. Oh, goodness. So, perhaps unsurprising to see members of the Black Chapel. Oh god, Fishner! Members of the Black Chapel utilizing moves of one set of tag team champions. And look at that, Jared Wolf was trying to grab Adam Rodway's foot. He's already pulled the ref out of the ring. Now Wolf looking to trip up the champ. And, oh, kicked him, sternum that time. Knee lift with the knee brace, and some argue that he shouldn't be allowed to wear it, but there is also the fact, oh god, no, Adam, I wouldn't do that. Rodway, get down. Not that way, not that way, oh my god, and that's a diamond neck breaker from the top to the outside. On the concrete, no padding here whatsoever in the Colossal Seam. If you dive this way, that's your own fault. Seemingly the opinion of CCW management. Which, to be honest, not the most shocking thing in the world, because the championships that are defended in this company on the regular include the First Blood and Marshall Mayhem. Rick and one, kick out. And the creator apparently having words to say in regards to that. Jared Wolf just having an argument with the Colossal CM folks. Like, that kid in the front row is giving Jared Wolf stick, but oh, Steris Crowley giving Adam Rodway stick and springboard off the bottom rope into the moonsault. Goodness me. Crowley now climbing to the top rope, looking for a leg drop, but Adam Rodway moved out the way. Jared Wolf yelling at Adam Rodway as the referee's distracted by the turnbuckle pad that got pulled down by Logan Drake. Oh god, Ripcord Revolution knee. Black Chapel could be on the path to winning the World Class Tag Team Championship here. Superkick leg hook, 1, 2, broken up there by Gatso. Anthony clearly worried that Adam Rodway wouldn't escape, and now roll up, 1, kick out. Crowley trying, and oh, DDT, tornado variety of it into the pin, leg hook, T for the win, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. Anyone might pass for just a day. I do remember just getting delirious one time doing commentary. Like giddy delirious, just the amount we were laughing doing commentary with ATWE once. So probably that. That was a lot of fun. feel like that was during one of the Twitchermanias where we had a big, ridiculous amount of people on the call. Where it was like 6 different people wound up rotating through the commentary desk. I feel like Ben might remember it a bit better than me. He might have been a bit more lucid, but that was certainly fun. But the removal squad able to defend once again. Removal squad successfully retaining those world-class tag team championships once more. That's their second defense. Sid's winning them off of their former champions, the Cole. And unfortunately for LDI Limited, that's 0 for 2, but they do still have one more chance of walking away with gold, and to be honest, it's the chance I suspect will go to best for them. For those that didn't catch it, at CCW Conquer Miami, there was a singles contest between Angus Wyatt and Angus Wyatt and Smash Barnett for the CCW Openweight Championship. Oh, do we want red or rusted? I don't like the red one. I'm going to go for rusted. Yeah. And throughout that entire match, there was just a relentless series of interferences by Destin's members. All 3 of them at some point. Welcome in, Moira. But there was a relentless just barrage of got table, guitar, Barbie, tube, Janice. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious that I like. Yeah, we'll just put a steel chair in, sure. Using the rusted steel cage for this. But as I was saying, the champions stablemates in Destined legitimately like distracted Smash Barnett so much every time he was finally able to escape Angus's grip and go on offensive. He'd get 1 or 2 moves, and then whether it was Paulo, whether it was Hank, whether it was Buckwheat, they all just interfered and distracted him, so much so that Paulo Jr. distracted Smash Barnett. Angus Wyatt rolled him up, and that's how Angus retained his championship. But of course, part of Stagnation's brief bout of control here in CCW when Sotelo was the World Heavyweight Champion, they did some wheeling and dealing to put the showtime in a bad place. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is a singles bout scheduled for 1 ball for the CCW Openweight Championship, and it is to be contested inside Hell in a Cell. And the Mad King come. He hath arrived. Fire and brimstone burning behind him, much like the rage in his heart about the false start to his reign here in Colossal Championship Wrestling. Angus Wyatt, Paulo Jr. stealing what he believes is rightfully his. And Smash Barnett going to right that wrong here tonight inside the steel structure, 20 foot high, rusted steel cell just put together. Broken dreams and a promise of pain, destruction, misery. Quite frankly, only one way to describe it: hell in a cell. And executive decision now being made. We will be seeing episode 11 finish with this match, but then we will be going straight into episode 12 for those watching live here on twitch.tv/enigmatic_entity. But here comes the champion. The openweight champion is confident. So he looks around the Colossal, see him. This is going to be a meeting of the masses. Mad King versus an ambiguous savage. I may wind up doing a slight redesign of Angus for or before Crash Course. I know it won't matter much because it's a helm of the destined going into a Martial Mayhem tag match that Angus ain't involved in, but you never know, the randomizer might pick him up. But I think I might do a slight visual tweak. I'm still keeping the mask because I like it. It's a nice parallel to the to Fred's mask, but I'm feeling like I might. And White family arrival will trigger it any second now. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, challenger. Fighting at the red corner, weighing tonight at 327 pounds. Representing Logan Drake Industries Limited. He is the Mad King. Smash Barnett. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion. Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing tonight at 369 pounds, representing Destin, he is the current reigning and defending CCW Openweight Champion, the ambiguous savage, Angus Wyatt. Your referee, Minoru Takayama. And Takayama back into something a bit more comfortable for him than the stagnation clothing, but doesn't matter what he's wearing because you can see the rust on the sides of that cage. We are going to engage in some shenanigans like this because I don't want you to have to look through the cage for this. The cell is a bit of a deterrent to like seeing what the fuck's going on, so yeah. We are going to just do this sort of stuff. So we followed him to the outside, on the concrete, right against the rusted surface of the cell wall, and Angus throwing Smash Barnett into the rusted cell face first, uppercut, now punch. Oh, Angus collapsing back against the cell wall himself now. And gonna get sent back into it is Smash Barnett Barnett getting smashed against the cell, and again face first this time. The ambiguous savage living up to that moniker. And tripped him down, and I think Angus tripped himself on purpose. He didn't want to go into the rusted surface, that steel wall. But the uppercut He's trying to fight it, is Angus. And off, there it goes. And a camera person gonna follow them around the ring. And see even the chain that locks the cell structure is rusted. Oh god. Tripping and falling over. This is something that you wouldn't necessarily see in a more professional company like ADWE. The scrap trap's bad enough, never mind. Introducing rusted steel cage, or rusted Hell in a Cell structures. And now, float back into this corner, punching him, staggering the ambiguous Savage. Uppercut. But Angus now. Oh! Smash Barnett smashed through the cell. Whoa, my god, we're on the outside of the Hell in a Cell structure now, folks. And again, I would use that camera, but oh my dear lord, they're climbing. They are climbing the Hell in a Cell structure, folks. The Colossal Sam's not really built for this. Angus just yelling out to the faithful here. And you can hear the crowd chanting, please don't die, for a brief second before Smash Barnett locking on. And Minoru Takayama's come up here. He looks petrified, and frankly, Takayama, I would have stayed in the ring if I were you, ref. Chop. The crowd did chant, please don't die, but I think the Mad King has other ideas in mind for the ambiguous Savage. Oh god, no. Back body drop. Oh my god. Back body drop. Back body drop through the cell. 1, 2, 3. Holy hell. Someone check on Smash. Let's see. Dear lord, okay. The production crew is like, apologies for those qualities replays, folks, but the production crew is making sure that the medics get here to check on Smash. We are ignoring the quality of the replay for this. I'm just going to skip past the replay section. Paramedics are coming to ring, so oh god, Angus, leave him, Angus. Oh dear lord. Well, Angus White retains the Openweight Championship, but that may be the last we see of Smash Barnett for a little while. Minoru Takayama begging mercy. Angus White, I mean, he's called the ambiguous Savage for a reason, and dear lord, he just showed why. And oh, he's okay. Someone get him away. That's another championship defense there for Angus Wyatt. As we close out episode 11 of Titans. Well, the viewers' match rating, apparently Moira is the one to pick out the match rating. As per the in-game logic, but the back body drop through the top of that rusted cell means that Angus Wyatt retains the Openweight Championship. No titles changing hands for Logan Drake Industries Limited. From the first episode of the night, that is us. We say goodbye, and we'll see you next time.